Today is about our accomplishments, our friends, our families, and our memories. Today, we celebrate us.
High school has been different for everyone, whether we were involved in academics, music, sports, clubs, socializing, working, or becoming suddenly ill for our favorite class. There is something we all have in common.
We've all made friends in this school. A friend who we talked to all night, or a friend we liberated the answers from for the homework we neglected to complete. These relationships cannot be weakened or severed because we are connected through our memories, which bind us to one another.
And how can we forget the infamous theme days that turned into mayhem? Halloween, anyone? Standing outside in the pouring rain as our makeup ran down our faces and our costumes deflated wasn't exactly the day we all had in mind.
And we will always remember the fabulous divas who graced the dance show with their intense choreography to a Beyoncé montage. Or how about the earthquake release day? Or should we call it the swine flu pandemic, seeing as how about 90% of the grade 12s were suddenly plagued with the disease and forced to go to the hospital at lunch.
Speaking of being unfortunately absent from class, that brings us to physical education. Coincidentally, having your ankle sprained or your knees dislocate,
or Mother Nature paying you a painful visit were some of the few excuses used before running the dreaded mountain. However, we've had great success with our sports teams, such as our senior boys basketball team, who were 10-0 in their regular season and came third in the playoffs. Both our ski and snowboard teams won the Fraser Valley Championships, and our girls soccer team had an undefeated season. Thinking about our health, we all learned so much when we filled out all of those informative stress sheets for our grad transitions. Did anyone else use doing my grad transitions as one of their factors of stress? And we all got them done on time, didn't we?
just like our assignments for English 12, or should we say Spark Notes 101? We've all been there where we're the only students who actually read the assigned book, or when we were relieved to find out that everyone else took the shortcut too.
And who can forget the 20-pound laptops we were given just to add to that heavy textbook load? Technology and heritage woods. The two go hand in hand. And along with that comes, of course, texting. We've all done it, whether it was to replace passing notes in class or planning where we're going for lunch. We've all played the hide the phone from the teacher game.
Sometimes we're not even aware that we're doing it. It's become a reflex action, like not reading the Kodiak in the morning. Sure, in grade 9, we were all excited, sitting on the edge of our seats, waiting for the next slide. But come on, when's the last time you actually read the Kodiak?
And what about the hallways, with the classic cases of iPod drownoutis, tunnel visionitis, public display affectionitis, and slow walkie syndrome? Tony?
And we learned about other diseases in Biology 12, where we had a fantastic time dissecting pigs. Not only did the stench from the preservatives swarm the third floor, we also had those cackling partners who danced the pig like a puppet and as we were gagging into the garbage can.
And then there's everyone's favorite class, Off Block 12. Naturally, we all used our time wisely and got all of our homework done. Never did we make trips to McDonald's, 7-Eleven, Starbucks, bubble tea, or take naps in the library. Never. But clearly, our courses weren't the only part of our daily routine. There were other things, such as
singing as we go.
No, none of us will ever forget everyone's daily routine. Wake up, eat breakfast, go to school, listen to Mr. Letterer on the PA.
Mr. Letterer here.
Push through the PDA on the way to class, sneak into the Grand Hall at Flex, come home from school, watch TV, cram homework, and go to bed. Repeat. That basically sums up our 4 years.
And during this time, we also had the chance to go traveling together.
The Europe tour, dancing on the night ferry, having our gondoliers serenade to us, and climbing to the top of castles were just some of the many highlights on this trip.
Or the lucky senior boys basketball team who had the chance to go to Maui in December, while the rest of us were huddling in our igloos.
And then there's the most memorable of all group activities, grad. From succeeding in getting Mr. Shepherd to dance, to those beautifully enormous poofy floor-length dresses getting stomped into the dance floor.